Deal with you later. Now, a new Australian website is trying to capitalise on the publicity surrounding WikiLeaks. Presenter leaks. TradeLeaks, it's called, .com, allows people to post documents and tip-offs about business practices which are supposed to be dodgy.
For example, one user claims a leading electronics retailer has two cost prices, the floor cost price and the real cost price. Another reckons if you complain about your annual TV subscription, you'll get 1 month free. But much of what's being posted is not moderated or even verified. Joining us now is 7 News reporter Nick McCullum at 3AW in Melbourne and Jason Morrison from Sydney's 2GB. Gents, good morning. Nick, is there value in having a site like this that isn't even checked?
Well, there is to a degree, Koshy, if it does encourage whistleblowers to come out from within their industry and explain to us the tricks of the trade or the dodgy practices. But as you say, there is no verification, there is no moderation of it. So you do have to take a lot of what is printed there with a grain of salt. And as for the founder, Ruslan Kogan, likening this to WikiLeaks, well, I think, quite frankly, in the words of the castle, he's dreaming. WikiLeaks, their latest exposés come from 250,000 government documents. We know those government documents to be legitimate, so there is no comparison.
Yeah, because with this, Jason, you could have an ex-employee who's narky, things could be posted that are incorrect or that are libelous. It's sort of could be out of control.
Yeah, I hope the man behind this has got adequate legal advice on distancing himself from, you know, so as you've described, the crook content that could be posted. But let's go to the heart of this. Why is this up there? And, and I know comparisons to WikiLeaks are ridiculous, but the WikiLeaks thing is happening because people are getting frustrated that governments are being too secretive. This kind of website is born out of the fact that customer service is getting too process-driven, that customers are being treated with too much contempt. And so the birth of this is as a result of that. Now, I've read through it this morning, and I urge everyone, when they finish watching television, will jump over their computer and learn the tricks, because it is quite disgraceful that major companies that brand themselves as being the smiling, happy giants that are always there to help you out, in fact have a very tiered customer service method that is quite contemptuous towards the customer.
But what if it's wrong?
Well, if it's wrong, it's a risk you take, isn't it? If it's wrong and you ring Foxtel and say, I'm going to cancel, they say, right, I'll see you later. Well, you know, who's fooled? But
guys, it's like dozens of other websites already on there. They're not quite so organised. You get these sorts of whistleblowers going on blog sites all the time.
Yeah, everywhere.
It's just that in this particular case, it's all centralised. Yeah. And I agree with Jason. It's not a bad thing just to hear about those sorts of tricks. So you're aware. You go into a shop, you know this is what they're trying on, so you just work that much harder.
I'm very happy with that as long as it's right. It's like Wikipedia. You know, if you're listed on Wikipedia, you should be checking your listing every week, because people go on there and
Dave, it's user beware. It's just user beware.
Criminal record or whatever.
or you said something inappropriate about your co-host on morning television.
Yeah, which would never happen. That would never happen on Wikipedia, would it?
Yeah, TV leaks.
In fact, when I get off, that's straight away what I'm doing. On this date, Koshy said the following about co-host.
Okay. About Josh Groban, not my co-host. Thank you, guys.
Jason, do you want to come and, if you can make it into the studio, we've got another hour to go on the show, you can come and join me.
Deal.
Yeah, see you guys. Have a lovely weekend. Thank you, Nick. Thank you, Jason.
See ya.
Thanks, guys.